Welcome once again to something new. So, we are here to begin Ratchet Deadlocked, which is the fourth main entry in the Ratchet & Clank series for PS2. Oh yeah, Insomniac and their craziness pumped out 4 of these in a row. Likely through the help of some extreme crunch and also reusing the engine. Whoops. At any rate, it continues to build on the previous combination of platforming and shooting, but the focus has over the 4 games shifted ever more towards shooting. This is probably the most shootery the Ratchet & Clank series ever gets. So we can start up a new game. I have a file there, but that was one I just started like last year and didn't end up bothering with. So we can start up. And I'll just go with the normal difficulty because it's been a while. And so, this, as I mentioned, this is the 4th game, and if you're wondering what happened in the previous series, basically Ratchet, a country bumpkin and mechanic alien from nowhere, and Clank, a tiny defective, very smart robot, got together and saved the galaxy 3 times. Well, they saved this galaxy twice. Once they saved a different galaxy. But there were still 3 galaxy savings that happened. And so now, with that under their belt, accolades across the galaxy. Again? No. That help? How do I keep doing that? I could have sworn this was the right one. Can you hear things now?
Incoming call from the mayor of Metropolis.
The levels were all fine.
The new mayor of Metropolis.
Oh, you mean, right. Just a sec. Greetings, Mayor. No. Well, long time no see. No. So Metropolis still in one piece, huh?
Greetings, Captain. I see you're taking good care of my old ship.
Well, she needs a lot of tuning up, but I've kept her running.
Clank is very much here. It's just, things are going to be different, but not as different.
I'm afraid I bring bad news. As you know, Captain Starshield disappeared over a month ago. I've just been informed that he's been killed.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh, what happened?
Apparently he was involved with some kind of illegal combat sport, something called Dread Zone. We believe it was being run by this man, Gleeman Vox. He operates an underground media empire from within the Shadow Sector.
The Shadow Sector?
It's a lawless region of space on the fringe of the galaxy. Many other heroes have disappeared recently, and we fear that they might have met with the same fate. Ratchet, I just wanted to warn you before...
Unidentified craft approaching. Uh-oh.
Are you the Lombax known as Ratchet?
I don't suppose you guys are here to fix the starboard engine, huh?
Yeah, pretty good start. Here we are at Dread Zone headquarters.
Yeah?
We've captured Subject 209, Mr. Vox.
Excellent. Bring him in.
Yes, sir. We caught 2 strays in the process. Should we terminate them?
Give him collars and see if you can get some work out of them first.
Alright, so got pulled in a death game. No, not that kind.
Hello? Hello in there? Can you hear me? You've been unconscious for hours. You're probably a little disoriented. How many fingers am I holding up? Whoops. Looks like we've got a feedback loop in the visual matrix processor. Hold still a second. How's that? Okay, now to activate your speech function.
Me out of this thing, you blarg-headed frack monkey! I can barely breathe and my tail feels like it's shoved right up my...
There seems to be a problem with the speech circuitry. I'll take a look at it later. Now hold still. Let's just see if I wired that teleportation circuitry right.
Yeah, the PS2 Ratchet games were incredibly T-rated.
The new armor you're wearing is
It was,
standard
as was the
issue
style
for
at the
new
time.
contestants.
Contestants?
We will explain later. If you do not complete the qualification course in the allotted time, we will all be terminated.
Exactly.
We must calibrate your battlesuit's targeting matrix. First, look over at the holo target on your left.
Well, first I should probably actually...
We must calibrate your battlesuit's targeting matrix.
Here we go.
Turn to face the holo target on the right, then fire.
Or not.
Good. Now shoot the holo target above you.
Alright. Oh, okay. Just...
All right, Ratchet. Your movement circuit should be in working order now. Try getting to the top of that ledge.
Alright, we good now? We're good. Oops. I think I'm gonna wanna invert a thing. Yeah, left, right, normal. See, this game actually defaults to shooter-style controls, which should be a thing. Which should give a bit of hint of what kind of game it's gonna be.
Can you see it? The minimap will show you the positions of nearby enemies. I am reading 3 more holo targets in your vicinity.
While I wait, I think I'm gonna... Let's get some subtitles up in here, just for the sake of it, you know? Yep. This tutorial is like calibrating back. That's how you can tell this came out after Halo. So yeah, you may notice that Ratchet obviously has his incredibly edgy, fully covered robot armor on, but he also does not have a small robot on his back. So while Clank is in this game, he's been relegated to a sort of mission control role, which
there should
means
be a teleporter nearby that will take you to the next stage of the qualification course.
Which means that he won't be doing much hovering or long jumping or stuff. Again, that's because this game shifts more towards being a shooter than a platformer. So that's why, that's part of the reason the title is just Ratchet, along with just sounding a bit edgier, I guess.
Greetings, hero, and welcome to Dread Zone. Rest assured, you are now far beyond the reach of hope. There will be no rescues, no pardons, no possibility of escape. You are now a contestant on the greatest television program that Galaxy has ever known. A celebrity gladiator, battling for the pleasure of 1 billion screaming fans across the Shadow Sector and beyond. Chances are you'll be dead by tomorrow. But those of you who play the game with skill and strategy will earn a chance to win your freedom. So, good luck, hero. We'll be watching you.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's a very expressive guy. You can't just leave him in the helmet all the time.
Ratchet, I have figured out a way to get information to you without Vox knowing. Pay attention to secret messages at the bottom of your screen. At the top of your screen is the experience bar. As you destroy enemies, you gain experience. When the bar is full, you will gain a level, and your nanotech will increase.
Start with these two
Hold
weapons.
R2 or triangle, and use the left analog stick to select any weapon.
We've got like a rapid fire blaster this time around being dual Vipers, which is 2 guns, more than one. And then we have this magma cannon, which is just the most exaggerated version of video game shotgun ammo. Does a zillion damage up close, literally fades out like 10 feet from you.
Note the deadlock collar securely fastened around your neck. This collar cannot be broken or removed. Should you stray into any restricted area, the collar will administer an extremely painful shock. Observe.
I hate this job.
Should a contestant become uncooperative or worse, boring, his or her collar can be detonated at any time with the push of a button. Well, there you have it. Nothing to lose your head over. Right?
Tap R2 to switch between recently used weapons.
Very useful feature.
Congratulations, Ratchet. You made it through the qualification course. Check your map. There should be a teleporter nearby. Use the teleporter to meet me back at our Dread Zone containment area.
So, well, yeah, as I mentioned, this game is the fourth in the trilogy, as you might call it. It's a bit of an oddity, but it is what it is. Oh, and yeah, it does feel like a lot of these PS2 games start to go under radar, probably because Sony is like really fucking bad about old games. They're all just like, who want to play old games? Fuck
This
off.
is crazy.
But-
I've always wondered what it'd be like to be a professional gladiator. I mean, these guys have the life, the fame, the money, the babes.
Try not to forget that we
And
are
yeah,
being
Ratchet's a
held
little horny
prisoner by a
sometimes.
criminal
You can deal with that, right?
organization. This is no time for fantasizing.
Welcome, hero, to your new living quarters. Your luxury containment suite is equipped with everything you will need as a contestant.
Alright, so what we got on the vendor? This game doesn't have it. This game actually has less weapons than some of the previous games, so it makes up for it with a ton of different mods that let you make your weapon just do a ton of different things. So, so
On Dread Zone.
as of now,
Please
can't
make
afford it.
yourself comfortable. You'll most likely be spending the rest of your life here.
Ratchet, you should go find Al. I have marked his location on your map. I think he has something to show you.
Yep, we've got a shooter-ass minimap.
Hey, Al. Hey, Ratchet. I have something to show you. Meet your new battle bots.
Call me Merc. This here's Green. Hi, sir.
I mean, even these
I
platformers
got
were
them off
never
a
as big as something like
former
fucking Final
contestant
Fantasy. So,
At
least I assume not, I don't
them
know.
anymore.
Don't worry, boss. You won't end up like that last guy. I hope not. I still have nightmares about it. Oh, suck it up, Green.
Once you win a few battles, we can afford to upgrade.
these two
them.
guys are like the most
Just come and
2000
see me
shooter thing
whenever you
about the
wanna
game.
Juice them
Like,
up.
like, just look at them. They even look almost like they were trying to be Master Chief. It really was a certain time. Good times. And so yeah, you can upgrade these with some different looks, as well as, of course, some actual useful things. But we don't have the bolts for much of anything. Armor. I think there's armor, like an armor upgrade machine too, but I don't remember where. I'll figure that out later.
You ever been in country? You know, seen combat?
Me? Yeah, before I came here, I saw a little action.
So yeah.
Hey, nice digs.
Digs?
I mean, What's all the hardware for?
They call this the mission control room. Each contestant is assigned a mission engineer to monitor their progress.
Right. So what's-his-face figured he'd save a few bolts and make you do it.
Ahem.
All right, fresh meat.
Hey, I'm not
Chit-chat.
British.
You're next up in the battle dome after Mobius Man. And from the way he's fighting, it won't be much longer. Now move it.
Ratchet, I will assist you any way I can.
Thanks, Clank. These guys obviously don't know who they're messing with.
But yeah, I think part of it's just that there were so many PS2 games, and also white people on the internet, on YouTube, are always talking about Nintendo like they invented video games. Mix that stuff together and kind of end up with
report to the Battle Dome transport shuttle immediately.
with a sort of
failure to comply will
not
result
not
in
so big look at
termination.
this sort of era. yeah, I mean, obviously, either not.
Greetings, hero or heroine. We thank you for choosing Vox Airways for your
Oh yeah,
trip.
by the way, this guy literally runs
We do
Vox,
hope you have a
Vox
pleasant
Media
flight.
Network.
Sit back,
Not subtle.
relax, and enjoy our in-flight entertainment, courtesy of the Vox Network.
Something you should know. I'm not a real Tyrannoid.
Will you lose your lunch if you have to watch one more reality dating show? Is your blogs gone wild, video scratched from overuse? Then it's time to turn that dial to something a little
God, these games really
more
were T-rated as hell, huh?
dangerous. Time for some real action. It's time to blow it up! That's right, it's time for Dread Zone, the galaxy's #1 uncensored, unethical, and completely underground combat sport. Blasting straight at you, live from the Battle Dome.
This series got, honestly, on PS3 and onward, got a good deal less edgy. Which is probably good, but I think there's a charm to this. Maybe it's just nostalgia, though.
They saved the galaxy 3 times over, but how long can they survive in the zone? Catch it live, right here, on Vox.
Oh, and that is it for Mobius Man, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Eviscerator's 4th victim already this season. Next up, we have, let's see here, Ratchet? Yeah, I never heard of him. Well, he's probably just intermission material, folks, but don't worry, we have Grey Thunder and Hydro Girl coming up later, so stay tuned to Dread Zone. Well, here he is. He's a little guy, isn't he? Well, don't bother getting up for drinks, folks. This guy won't last 2 rounds.
Yeah, like you mentioned that, like, Jack and Daxter kind of hard shifted to being edgy around, like the second game. This series is always like this, is from the start. And yeah, it's pretty goofy, too, so it's not like it's just dark and edgy. It's just, you know, pushing the envelope on humor and
Let's
stuff.
introduce our first contestant. He's a Lombax. He spent time in prison. He hates candy and children. Let's hear it for Ratchet and Team Darkstar.
Team Darkstar.
Uh-oh. I guess I didn't calibrate that bot correctly. Go ahead and press the down directional button to initiate the auto repair sequence. You can do this anytime a bot becomes too damaged to continue.
Alright. And hey, I didn't say there'd be no platforming. And you still got your double jump and stuff. So yeah, I've heard some things about the PS3 version of this game. I know in some places it's actually kind of buggy in terms of like cutscene animation and stuff. And yeah, that's exactly the kind of humor in this series. Here, you just it's jokes that are like a lot of times just jokes that go a little farther than your goofy, funny cartoon fuzzy man usually takes things. Again, it was the 2000s. That's what you did. Yeah, like, the thing about this game is it doesn't waste much time after the intro. You're just right in the thick of it. Oh wow, the PS3 version slows down? Yeah, this game does drop the frame rate. The effects kind of get flashy because, like I said, this is the most kind of action-y one in the series, so the fights get pretty big, so... Frame rate drops good. The PS3 version slowed down? Wow, that's kind of a pain. Hey, health box in here. I took some hits. Oh well.
Ratchet, my scanners show an extremely deadly 70mm stalker turret ahead of you. You need to get behind cover immediately.
Oh,
the
yeah,
shields on that turret are impenetrable. You will have to use an EMP to take them down. Command your bot to toss out an EMP by pressing the left directional button.
And you can command your box to you. Ooh, another kind of shootery sort of thing.
Work, Ratchet. Now that you have survived the qualification course, you will be allowed to join us back at our containment area.
Right. And so that's kind of the basic game loop. You go places, you shoot stuff.
Let's keep this quick.
Some funny cutscenes happen.
Well, far be it from me to keep the superstar exterminator from his busy social schedule. I just have one question for you. Okay, shoot. Would you like to buy an Ace Hardlight video game? How about an Ace Hardlight lunchbox? Action figures, movie rights, collectible trading cards? Ace Hardlight is the perfectly manufactured celebrity, straight from the presses of the Gleeman Vox Media empire. So tell me, why is it that I can't give this stuff away? Well, don't answer that. Let me take a wild guess. It's because my fans can't stand Ace Hardlight! He's a pompous with the charisma of blogging nut-cheese! So, what are you saying, exactly? Zip it, Wonder Boy! The little Billies and Susies of the world are spending 1 trillion bolts a day on worthless swag, and I'm completely cut out of the market! Either you start selling this junk, or I'll find someone who will! Now get out of my sight!
So clearly, even at the top, not everything's peachy. Our Ace Hardlight here has a weakness, as that no one fucking likes the guy. Mood, really. Did you see all that riveting gameplay? That was sick. I love when games.
This is the interplanetary transport. It will take you to Dread Zone battle courses on other planets. Right. It travels on a planned course. Any tampering with the nav computer causes the ship to explode.
Alright, so... Pick up a bit of ammo. Not enough for the obliterator. I'll save it off for that. Weapons are a bigger priority than mods. So, onward and out. Catacomb 4 is the first actual planet we go to, and we get a taste of some kind of bigger areas than the arena we were in before. And yeah, like I said, the previous games were more obviously platformers when the level design was catered for that. This one is, you'll see this map honestly feels like a shooter map, and this game even did have online play that was similar to like shooters of the era. This and the previous game had it as well. So.
It's a beautiful spring day on Catacomb 4, Juanita, as we kick off a brand new season of Dread Zone.
That's right, Dallas, and we're lucky enough to have a bird's eye view of the action.
Even from up here, this season's Dread Zone battle courses look bigger and deadlier than ever.
It's a wonder contestants keep volunteering, isn't it?
That's a good one. Oh, yeah. The Vox construction team really outdid themselves in turning this once sacred robotic burial ground into a deadly Dread Zone battle course.
And look, here comes today's
you'll be hearing Dallas and Juanita a lot, so I sure hope you think they're as funny as I do,
really
or did when I was like 10.
These guys, aren't they? I hope you folks at home aren't too squeamish, because the next one looks like a bleeder.
Ratchet's first objective is a gimme, Juanita. All he has to do is make his way to the other side of this mountain pass.
The shields on that turret are impenetrable. You will have to use an EMP to take them down.
Yeah, he just tutorialized the EMP. In the last mission. I was there, remember? I think you were there too. Well, I mean, you weren't there. You were there. This game would be called Ratchet and Clank. Good question. They will at some point.
What I want to know is how Ratchet uses the bathroom in that suit.
Defeating enemies automatically upgrades your Dread Zone weaponry and improves your maximum nanotech level.
Go. Jump pads, all that sort of fun stuff. Yep, another easy challenge. Again, this is the beginning of the game. We're not going to be making things too crazy here. But you'll see this is everything's kind of divided into these short little missions now.
As Team Darkstar continues toward the Catacrom Burial Dome, they'll need to cross what I like to call the chasm of endless falling and eventual dying. In the unlikely event that they survive, they'll take control of the big, bad, and burly walking armored tank called the Landstalker. Good luck, kids.
Pardon me a second. And we're back. Cooled off in this room more than I expected. I had to grab a sweatshirt, but
Ratchet,
let's start the party
you have
again.
to capture all 3 nodes to extend the bridge.
All right. Got some nodes to capture. Robot zombies are always a fun concept because it really just doesn't make sense.
Here's a chilling thought. Team Darkstar is walking on top of a giant robot burial ground.
Hey, Ratchet, I've upgraded your bots to turn both cranks. Get close to a crank and press the right direction.
Very useful. You can have your robots.
Interesting fact, folks. Dread Zone started out with 2 guys fighting over a breakfast burrito, and the rest is history.
You get that. Right? That's 1 node down. I think I go the other way to get that one to get this. Yeah. This game was something I grew up with as a kid. One thing about this game that's actually really cool, I think it's one of the only games this year that's done it. You can actually play the whole game in split-screen co-op, and these robots are replaced with player 2, plays it as a bigger robot that's like sort of based on a Clank. And my brother and I did that for a solid chunk of the game. It's very fun. I got 2. Magmacan's actually almost got his first level up.
Ratchet, if you want to extend the bridge, use the node crank.
Ah, there it is. Well, Deadlocked and All For One, but we don't talk about All For One. It's not very good.
Team Darkstar is unstoppable.
There we go. Power up and impact mod. I always forget, can you do...
This is the weapon screen.
Yeah.
Here, you can select any weapon you own and modify it.
I forget how this works, so...
Ratchet, you can expand your map at any time to get a better view of the area.
Yep.
Vox has designed his weapons to gain experience as you use them, which allows them to be upgraded. Upgraded weapons not only do
Player
more
2
damage,
is a robot, but it's something called an Alpha Clank, which is just like a kind of robot that's like this, looks similar to Ratchet suit, but it's got Clank's head on it. It's not actually Clank though. Clank's still in mission control. Just kind of a thing. Oh yeah. I should use these more. That's one thing that always throws me a bit in Ratchet and Clank games, which is that you upgrade your weapon, and it's better, but then you don't want to use the upgraded weapon because you're trying to upgrade your other weapons. feel like that's kind of a weakness of a you gotta use things to upgrade them system.
Ratchet, according to Dread Zone show requirements, enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear green. Challenge objectives appear blue.
Though since in this game the levels have a lot of granular levels, less of an issue. Back in Going Commando, the first game with the upgrades,
One of your combat bots is incapacitated.
it was like, hey, weapons only just upgrade from their base form to another form. So, in that one, it's just like, oh, if you're using an upgraded weapon when you have unupgraded one, it just feels like you're wasting your time. But since there's, a lot more experience to go around here, it works good. One nice thing is that your health upgrades aids.
Why work up a sweat turning cranks when you can order your bots to do it for you?
Sorry about that. Yeah, this game's really fun. Definitely worth a play if you like the previous ones. Especially if you like the combat, because that's kind of what everything is. But, yeah. The thing about the innuendo titles is that I think they actually just stopped being allowed to make them. Because there are some like, I think they mentioned that they proposed some more raunchy titles for some of the PS3 games that they didn't get to use. Like, there was a proposed title for All For One that was called Ratchet & Clank 4-Play. Or, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Into the Nexus being Into the Nether regions. But neither of those went through. So. But this one might have just been to make it seem a little more edgy.
They say war is hell, Juanita, but where does that leave Dread Zone, huh?
Oh yeah, clock blockers! I forgot about that one.
Ratchet, I am detecting a swing shot orb ahead. Jump towards it and hold down the fire button. Your swing shot will deploy automatically and carry you across the gap.
Oh yeah. Sure hope this works. Yep, the wing shot is context sensitive at this point, which is mostly good, but sometimes it's like, oh god, I sure hope it works. And I don't just fire my gun once and die. Let's see, we're good.
What do you know, folks? Ratchet has found the Landstalker!
But yes, we're about to see another shootery innovation.
This all-terrain mech of destruction
Vehicle
comes fully
combat.
loaded with power steering, AC, jumbo-sized drink holders, and enough plasma mortars to take out a small star system. Team Darkstar's not out for a Sunday drive today, folks. They'll be blazing a trail right into the center of the Catacrom Burial Dome.
Ratchet, you will have to use the Landstalker's mortars to destroy those quasar orbs. That should clear the way.
But yeah, we got some big guns on this thing. We got big old homing mortars, and we got a machine, and we got this big ass machine. This thing's a party and a half. Especially for the frame rate, they're gonna have fun with it. A bunch of targets at once. Yeah, this thing.
Will the person driving a mid-green Man Ray 5 please report to security? You're parked in my space. Team Darkstar is breaking this place apart.
And these things have infinite ammo, so go for it. I guess theoretically you could get out and try and get more clearance for weapons, but it's fine, we're fine.
Ratchet is on a rampage with the Landstalker. Oh, I can't imagine the damage Bill Dread Zone is gonna get for this.
There we go, that's good. Stop that. destination, so should be the mission. Unless there's another objective afterwards, but no, I'm pretty sure not. Alright.
We are loving this carnage, folks.
Oh, we got a little
But
enemy
it's time
wave
for the final
challenge.
showdown in the Catacomb Burial Dome. There's no telling what lurks inside these walls.
Alright.
Ratchet, you must defeat all your opponents in order to complete this challenge. In other words, stay alive.
Yeah.
Up from the ground.
I can handle that. Round two.
Remember, don't try any of this at home. Go to a friend's house.
Man, all these silly lines are coming back to me. I'm pretty sure, if nothing else, upgrades.
Zombies, dead ahead!
Dead.
No pun intended, sir.
Oh, okay, he got there. He got there.
This guy is gonna sell a lot of commercial time, Juanita. Let's just pray we don't have any more wardrobe malfunctions.
Okay, yeah, it definitely was the 2000s. That joke.
Excellent work, Ratchet. I must admit, I was worried.
Easy peasy. You land a hacker rank for hacking.
Well done, Ratchet. You have completed your first Dread Zone campaign and won a medal. You have also unlocked a new set of objectives called Dread Challenges.
Yeah.
Earning medals and defeating Dread Challenges are the key to survival in Dread Zone.
Yeah, there's some extra challenges here. Good for, Oh, I think I'm not sure if you need a huge ton of them to progress, but you need, I think, to at least do some of them, and they get you money. Money's good. Yeah. Do a sort of hover bike race mission.
Ratchet will race to beat the clock. Each checkpoint he passes will earn him a few extra seconds. Team Darkstar, get ready to race!
Alright. We're moving. Sometimes I'm still getting used to the control. This thing's a bit loose feeling. But it all should be fine. There.
Oh, this is more fun than a busload of cheerleaders.
Shut up. Even in like a mission about racing, I can't help but give you some stuff to blow up. And that's that. Another Landstalker mission.
It's time to hop into the Landstalker. Take out as many enemies as you can.
This one doesn't. Oh, wrecking house. I'm not gonna do that.
Your bots accumulate attack power each time they take a hit or deal damage. When the power meter reaches full, you can order them to deliver a devastating special attack.
Yep, they have super moves. Does that make this fighting game?
Don't forget to order the Dread Zone home game.
Not imaginable, guys. Let's see what the Ratchet is. Yep. Yep, worth having. Hopefully I get the last few I need. Yeah. Yep. Easy peasy. Let's wreck some, you know, ruins of an ancient culture. That's a normal and morally solid thing to do. Oh, but nice. I can pick up both of these. The Obliterator and the Hollow Shield Launcher. Very useful. And, ooh, this Napalm mod is really freaking good. I'm gonna save for that. Pretty sure I'll be able to get it right
will have
after
to
this.
destroy 3 ancient statues all in a matter of minutes. You gotta love it.
There's our guy.
Ratchet, command your bots to place their explosives on each tower. When all the explosives are placed, they will detonate.
Yep. Simple objective. One.
Folks, just a reminder, tomorrow is Kick Your Best Friend in the Pants Day. Free popcorn for everyone who participates.
A lot of the jokes are just flat out dumb. This upgrade already. I need the ammo back. Check the box wall. There we go. And the speed mod, nice.
Here is some good news. Each time your weapon upgrades, it unlocks a new alpha modification slot for you to use.
Whoa! This announcer is impressed.
Coming close here. One more. Pretty sure it's a god face, but let's see on the mini. Oh, I think it's yeah, it's inside there. Yeah, they just eat the hollow shield for free. Or the hollow shield eats them, more accurately. There we go. And that's that. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we have to do more challenges there, but
Challenges can be completed in any order once they are unlocked. Yep. Your status on Dread Zone now allows you to access planet Serathos.
Yep, Serathos is next. So, Might as well keep going. The mission structure makes things a little more straightforward than some of the other Ratchet and Clank games. And it's much more about just going straight through.
I attack you with a spider tank, power level 5. I defend with level 6 lawn ninjas. Sucker, you fell right into my trap. You're exterminated.
Oh, the Shadow Realm.
Go reactor, slap me some skin.
That's right, kids. Exterminator trading cards are here. There's Reactor, Shell Shock, the Eviscerator, and your favorite exterminator, Ace Hardlight. Collect them all.
I love when they say your favorite exterminator.
Today.
Like, they're really trying to push it. It probably isn't working. Like, I remember commercials on Cartoon Network saying Teen Titans Go was your new favorite show. Like, if you have to say that, you've got a problem. I didn't even like it that much. I was kind of out of the target demographic when it was airing. I didn't hate it though, but just that line made me cringe.
Has been dropped onto the hellish alien world of Serapos. Their ultimate goal: destroy a monstrous alien creature known as the King Leviathan. And take it from me, people, monstrous is putting it nicely.
Also means this game moves along at a pretty good clip.
Ratchet.
Buy some ammo. Ooh, that's new. I kind of want to save for that, but man, they're always tempting me with new things. But I do want to pick up this napalm mod. That's probably all I'm gonna do right now.
An alpha mod can only be equipped onto a single weapon at a time. You will need to add and remove the mods in order to put them onto different weapons. Select a weapon, scroll down to the alpha upgrade, and press X to enter
you
the
definitely
alpha
need some
modification
napalm.
menu.
Can you do napalm? No.
Multiple alpha mods of the same type can be equipped on the same weapon. A pool of available upgrades for each weapon will appear above the bottom row of upgrades. You can unequip an alpha mod at any time and place it back into the alpha mod pool.
I totally forget how this works, frankly. It was certainly not letting me do much of anything with it. Anyway, figure that out later.
There is a combat arena up ahead. That is your first objective. Be careful. The outside is heavily guarded.
He's like a big beefy. I think this is back when the series had music. Napalm mod, look at that. Big old chunks of
Ratchet was a
burning
tough
lava.
cookie. What kind of cookie would he be? I'm gonna go with Snickerdoodle.
Yeah. I think how I'm gonna.
Man down!
Get cooked. And there we go. An impact mod. That's
Well, they got the door open. Now, let's find out what's waiting for them on the other side.
Hold on, need some health.
Folks, what is this sneaky Lombax doing behind the arena? This could be nothing. It's nothing. He's getting ammo.
I never actually heard that before. I guess he only says that if you go back here. Would be nothing. It's nothing. Really not loving this stuff. Yeah. Deal. Cope, seethe, And mauled. Cry about it too. Alright.
Oh man, these guys are hot. Did you feel that, Juanita?
Look, you gotta dump this out. Oh, anymore you don't.
Enemies on ahead, sir. What's your order?
Oh, goody,
Order is
the
win, I guess.
swamp is up next. Oh, I love this part.
Alright. And we're on the move.
Ooh, just look at that putrid, festering slime hole. Oh, wow, I can smell it from up here. Yee, yee. Ratchet's not gonna make it out of here on foot. He'll have to commandeer the puma on the far side of the swamp.
Alright. More vehicles. Hunter Mine Launcher is probably gonna be my next. Damn, that thing's gonna be this.
Wow, that was a close one. One false move and those alien suckers will be eating your head for lunch.
My mother used to serve Lomax brains for breakfast with eggs and salsa. Muy bueno.
Yikes! Remind me never to eat at your house. Have you ever seen the Diablo in the pale moonlight? I have, and it's fantastic!
What do you say, dude? You guys talk a lot and have basically nothing to say. That's the fun part. The other one. Couple of funny little guys, but not much here. So bad, even though he needed to be revived. Cry about it. Be sad.
One thing about Ratchet, you give him any lip and he'll feed you a lead sandwich. You better believe that, Juanita.
A double swing shot. I cannot bear to look.
I did like 40 of these in like the 3 previous games when you were on my back. You'll be fine. There's that puma they mentioned.
Let's get out of this swamp before I start rusting up.
More vehicles. Oh, cool. That's a pretty good skill point. 2,000 just for that. I should look up what that one was at some point.
In order to advance to the Leviathan lair, Team Darkstar must capture 3 control nodes.
I got your nodes right here. Hold on, gotta do some shopping. Not quite enough. First one I do this way. What is this? Beep beep. Here comes the shit wagon. I missed this series. I hope I can play Rift Apart at some point once PS5 starts existing.
Don't scratch the paint on that Puma. We're giving it away at Bingo Night. Team Darkstar only needs to capture 2 more nodes.
Sometimes the ships get away. It's good to try. Get a hold of that. Get them dead before they
Oh, this guy should have his own fitness machine, his own shoes, his own fat-burning barbecue.
Yeah, seems like you were asking. It seems like that they are getting some respect for us. Turns out when you put in the results, people like you. Unless you're Ace Hart, because he sucks.
Only one node remains between Ratchet and his date with the Leviathan.
Leviathan, huh?
I've seen alien monkey poop created in this place.
It's fine. We're fine. There we go.
He's completed the 3rd stage. Tell him what he's won, Juanita.
He's won an all-expense-paid trip to the Leviathan's lair, where he will enjoy golf, tennis, fine dining, and an agonizing death as he is slowly dissolved by stomach acids in the Leviathan's colon.
Ooh, I love colons. Oops. Is this the right one? I hope so. I think it might not be. Oh well. You know me. All again lost. Yeah, that's where the mission started. Does that make sense? I think you gotta go around. Yeah. And this, I believe, is our first boss fight.
We are now in the final moments before the epic showdown with the King Leviathan. Team Darkstar must hack all the orbs to wake up that big fella. Happy hunting!
Always got to be a bit of a filler mission, huh?
Breathless with anticipation.
Sure you're not just breathless because you get to sit up here next to me?
No, but that does explain why I'm feeling nauseous.
on the wrong side.
Look, his bots are down. He's gonna die.
Why do you just want to see some blood? I respect that. That's a trick.
I think explosions are pretty.
Is everything? Oh, hell. Crap, I think it's too tall for that to block it. But it should block the other one. Yep. One health here. There we go. For that. And that's that. So the Leviathan wasn't much of a boss, just kind of a bigger version of things. Oh well.
Ratchet, if you want to gain more experience or earn more bolts, you can return to any challenge you have already completed.
Yeah, a couple more. Alright, I'm curious about something. Mystic War. Huh. No wonder that one was worth summoning, just a no damage. So, yeah, just a couple of vehicle missions. I'll do the Landstalker one first.
Dread Zone has unleashed an angry pack of Leviathans for Team Darkstar to battle. They'll have to destroy them all before time runs out.
Now there's just a bunch of them, but I get one of these, so it's probably fine. Yeah, jeez.
Folks, I hope everybody's peed because we're not breaking for commercial anytime soon.
Not in a long time. I remember being curious about when I was young, but we didn't have our PS2 connected to the internet, so I could always just wonder. Apart from messing around with the split screen version, which I assume you meant like online multiplayer, not like the split screen co-op, which I did plenty of.
Here, such a good pull. Here, now tell me that doesn't feel natural.
Nice. It's amazing what they can do with hair plugs these days.
I've always wondered how much, if there have been any kind of efforts to bring back PS2 online multiplayer, because I don't know how big it was compared to, say, old Xbox. I know it wasn't quite as robust as, like, old Xbox Live. There's definitely a good number of games there. Not all of them had PC versions. I mean, hey, people brought back Wii Online. That's way fun, way more fun. You can still play Mario Kart Wii. Now I'm pretty sure you can still use I'm pretty sure with the right configuration you can still use the built-in configuration for fucking multiplayer for fucking Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Oh wow, someone actually set up servers for these games? That's pretty cool. The PS2 I have is actually a FAT, so I need to get a network adapter, but what are all these things? What in here? Nothing. Looks like just kind of wasted time. Oh, you were streaming. Cool. There was a community event even. Oh, I will look into that. Like I said, I don't have a network adapter for this at the moment. I've always wanted to try it. Almost there. Oh, they spawn extras too.
What a match, folks! I know I wasn't expecting that outcome. Ratchet has moved up in the rankings, surpassing Mustachio Furioso, Illustrious Lana, and Mailbag.
And looks like that was enough to unlock this planet. And cool, you can do it on the emulator too.
I have checked your rankings, Ratchet. You have earned enough dread points to advance to planet Kronos.
Might as well do this. It's the only one left. Just quick hover bike race. So yeah, thanks for telling me. That's really cool.
Time for an adrenaline-charged hover bike race. Ratchet's racing to beat the clock. Each checkpoint he passes earns him a few extra seconds. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Cool. Checkpoints. Okay. Get the thing. I'm sure these weren't the most popular multiplayer games in the system compared to stuff
sometimes I think I should have taken that job on Annihilation Nation. They've got a great dental plan.
Oh yeah, HD Collection didn't have the old multiplayer. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame when re-releases don't have that. I'm not sure if the re-releases of this game have multiplayer either. I don't think they do. Like, I don't think the PS3 versions have the multiplayer. No Snake versus Monkey, why even live? Did the HD Collection version of 2 at least have Metal Gear Skateboarding? That's the maps too. Wow, look, sounds like there's a lot going into this. That is really cool to hear, right? So next is Kronos. I remember this planet well. Really cool looking. Yeah, I was asking if the HD version of 2 had the skateboarding, since 3 was obviously missing that stuff.
For a Vox Sports Update, Dreadzone's Extermination of the Day award goes to Shell Shock for his 360 Tomahawk finishing move on Plutonium Jones.
It was a beauty, Dallas, and it marks Shell Shock's 3rd extermination of the season.
4th, actually. The Omega Twins count as 2.
Good point. And we're now live with Shell Shock for comments. Shell Shock?
Those Omega Twins went down like wee little girly men.
Yes, quite ironic, especially since they were actually teenage girls.
Yeah, ironic. Hey, Juanita, are you wearing Ace Hardlight underwear?
And now for a heartwarming story in entertainment news. Courtney Gears has made a remarkable recovery after a near-death experience last year when she was attacked by 2 psychotic
Yeah, she was a
fans.
boss fight in the previous game.
Poor girl.
Of course, she was trying to help take over the universe, so...
It's appalling, Dallas. I'd just like to take those 2 creeps and...
I'm sure we all would, Juanita. And you may just get your wish, because those very evildoers are about to come face to face with the mighty Shell Shock. Catch it all live on Dreadzone.
Yeah, I can imagine those being pretty good weapons. Especially the magma cannon. Jesus Christ. Plus taking the 3 weapons let you switch faster, I'm sure, since in multiplayer the quick select doesn't pause things for obvious reasons.
Army have taken over the city and don't like visitors. Ratchet will fight to keep Team Darkstar alive, while Clink tries not to get him lost. What? Clink? Clank? Oh, Clank, that's what I said. Well, you know, it doesn't matter, because Team Darkstar is about to become Team Deadstar. Oh, will they survive long enough to enter the foreboding Dark Cathedral? If so, Shellshock will be there to finish them off for good. Place your bets, everybody, because we're going straight to the action.
So this plan's got an actual boss to it.
The cathedral is completely locked down, but I have found...
Hold up, Clank. I'm sure that's an important issue, but I got some shopping to do. See, they always do this. It's like, alright, finally I saved up for that one, but I could buy this one. And, you know, let's look at the fusion rifle first. You know, I'm not going to do it. I don't do a ton of sniping because I have bad aim because I'm stupid. So, I'll start with this. And I'll grab this shock mod too. You make money pretty quick, you might have noticed. So, what Mega Mods can you do? Can you do acid? Yeah, you can do acid. You? You can do shock, nice. What about you? Oh, you can do shock. Shock 2, or you can do shock or acid. I'll put you on shock. Oh, I see. So that one thing on the bottom means it's already in the slot, so. And I don't have any more to add. Alright. So I was automatically putting them in as I unlock them.
Found a weakness. Two giant spotlights lie dormant nearby. If you activate them, their beams will trigger a solar sensor on the temple and unlock the door. According to my nav grid, the spotlights are in separate sections of the city. Good luck, Ratchet.
That sounds pretty funny. Yeah, and I get the feeling this game's had some bugs, considering I know they do single player with some of these peoples.
Have you ever wondered what's in the special sauce?
Give me that. That'll save my ammo. Yeah. Yeah, that is.
You can count on me.
Team Darkstar is in rare form tonight.
I'll take a look after the stream. Thank you. Alright, speed on this. Just the small fries.
Enemies up ahead, sir.
Okay, I feel like I'm getting experience for just these guys, just having the weapon out while these guys kill things, which is kind of funny. So everything's at least 2. That's good. Oh. So that blocks the turret when I'm using it. That's good to know. Stuff then. Who's my own stuff? Oh, Jack X got X has its online too. That is alright, that's enough. Going through ammo here. I'm making money.
Your bots can also launch grind.
Jump onto the grind rail to traverse this gap.
Hold on. On the rail. There we go. It's really nice to see. I love seeing like old consoles get online stuff. I remember when I was younger, I didn't end up being able to set it up, but I remember being really interested in like people getting like old Dreamcast games online. It's an important part of preserving this kind of thing, you know? Since even if you have the game data, if the whole experience isn't there, it's still missing some stuff. Shell shock, huh? Get something. Oh, never sure when it's gonna do that. Alright, time for shell shock.
Give it up for the one, the only Shell Shock!
Shell shock is funny. It seems like there's gonna be a boss fight, and there is, but also kinda isn't. And yes, the Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions were in full force.
Target acquired. Terminating with extreme prejudice.
I am wrecking this thing. Yeah, see? I was gonna run. Unsurprisingly, the large shell shock is a bit of a coward, so when he realizes that we can beat his ass, he's gonna run.
What? He survived? He must have cheated.
Still don't think I'm up for shell shock, but they're about to get a rude awakening. Oh, that is easy to set up. Kind of neat.
Team Darkstar must now traverse a grind rail suspended hundreds of feet above the water. Is that even safe? Of course it's not. This is Dread Zone, baby.
Yep, it's the 2000s, and there are time for grind rail sections. Because, you know, that's just, you know, as you said, this was the style at the time. Buy some ammo, and keep saving for the fusion rifle.
My map shows that this is an excellent spot to use the Hollow Shield launcher.
If you say so. I still talk to you for this one. Were there not grind rails on that game? Huh. It's been a while since I played that one. I actually don't have a way to play it right now, so I don't remember. But, huh. That is weird.
onto the grind rail to traverse this gap.
And they're back here. And this time you can shoot on them, which I don't think you could in the previous games. Or
I
I think
think
you
I
can
saw
use the
this
wrench.
on the galaxy's most painful home movies. I love it when they miss the jump and smash their crotches on the railing. So wacky.
Run, Ratchet, run!
Luckily, the acid mod should make these kills a bit quicker. Previous games, all you could do on these was swing your wrench. Now, I think it's not actually letting you do anything. It is letting me get shoot these, which is more fun. Get his ass.
Oh, come on! Will somebody just kill this little runt already?
Keep it up. And here we go. I want the skill point for that one. Pretty worthy for, you know. Pretty worth in terms of bolts for something I just got by accident, so.
The action's heating
You
up
got
as
hacking to
Team
do.
Darkstar lights up the spotlight.
Luckily in this game, hacking isn't a minigame. You just tell someone else to do it.
A treacherous path lies ahead as Dread Zone's deadliest
I actually kind of
warriors
like the
will be
hacking
waiting
minigames
to
in this
ambush
series.
them.
You know,
Oh, baby, I
little
love this
something
job.
to do. This game does have a little bit less variety than the other games, but it's very
Up
nice.
ahead,
So.
it will take you up the road that leads to the next stadium.
You, on the other hand, die. Die the death. I think got pretty good blast radius for it.
Ratchet's got this man.
Shell shock skid crashes level base.
On
That's pretty
ice,
fun.
ladies and gentlemen. The juice is cold, and the generic brand X gelatin is definitely jiggling.
What? That's a for me. This one. Keep it up, keep it up.
Just like shooting Tellurian wingbats back home.
It's off. I keep thinking this is the sound of an animal, not just what those things sound like. light up. So who's next? Shellshock.
Whoever
Shellshock's
said
back.
getting into that cathedral was easy? I did? Well, that was then and this is now, huh? Team Darkstar will have to fight their way through a series of increasingly deadly arenas. Bet they didn't see that coming.
I kinda did. Alright. Got a fusion rifle.
Fusion rifles are a good long-range weapon which can be zoomed in to accurately shoot enemies from far away.
This is probably
Try
not...
using the fusion rifle to destroy those enemies.
It's Shellshock, baby! Oh yeah, he's back!
Probably
you
not
know
a-
what they say about these Omega Series warbots? Takes a licking, keeps
Gee, this thing does hella
Licking
damage.
blood.
Oh, man. Deja vu. Didn't we already scrap this guy? Initiate annihilation program.
As you know, Shellshock's brain was destroyed by a cruise missile in the Obani Moon War. His brain was later replaced with an AI chip taken from a coffee machine. As a result, he is totally impervious to pain.
From what I understand, he makes a fantastic cappuccino.
That was really easy. Fusion rifle does some dumb damage. Much easier to use in the single player when sometimes the big target,
Team
when the
Darkstar is on
healthiest
the
targets are the
final
size of a
stretch.
frickin'
This
barn.
road leads right to the gates of the Dark Cathedral of Kronos, but it's chock full of twists, turns, and fatties that'll make your mother weep. Let's go to the action.
Ratchet, your path to the cathedral is blocked.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be blocked?
I suggest using a grind rail as an alternate way in.
Oh, you meant blocked by things, not just by a bunch of dudes that need to be dead. I'm still gonna make them dead. Enjoy that. Go. Hey. Get down from there. There we go. Yeah. Perfect timing. Area monitor.
Looks like this is our only option, sir.
Whoa. I guess this is a bad time to mention that I'm afraid of heights.
We need to get across that gap, sir. Permission to deploy a grind rail.
This thing gets naturally zero.
And that Lombax is terminating with extreme prejudice. It's a good thing we're out of range, Juanita. We are out of range, aren't we?
Yeah? Oh, nice ammo mod for this thing. So the useful doesn't have many shots. This game kind of just keeps going. I like it. Really is just, look, the combat in these games is cool. Let's do a lot. Track of on this rail. shoot these things? There we go. There's our destination. Alright. Now, if I had to hazard a guess, we're probably gonna have to beat Shell Shock. Can't say for sure, though.
Team Darkstar has made it inside the Dark Cathedral of Kronos. It's cold, it's dank, it's scary, it's just like my ex-wife. Take a good, long, last look at Team Darkstar, folks, because Shell Shock is about to plaster them all over these cathedral walls.
Ew.
Did you know that Shell Shock was recently named the sexiest robot alive by Vox magazine?
Target acquired.
Here you are.
Terminating with extreme prejudice.
Jeez. This guy just dies. Who Marshall just kills him? What kind of rules? Can I break this? Can I even break it? It's taking too long. Don't care. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this mission is just gonna send us scampering around the cathedral as Shell Shock comes in and out.
I call this one my dishonorable discharge.
Ew. The less we hear about your discharge, the better. Oh, would you look at that? I just did hell damage with the fusion rifle. Who'd have thought? Oh, at least let me shoot. Good, more fusion rifle.
Initiate annihilation program. I call this one my dishonorable discharge.
It's almost over, folks.
Target acquired. Terminating with extreme prejudice.
This is what they mean by gratuitous violence, Juanita. I'm gonna call my kids and tell them to stop watching just as soon as I have kids.
Alright. Keep this up, folks. The game isn't really this hard in its difficulty. Maybe I should have picked the next one up.
Initiate annihilation program.
This is the part. Looks like this is the part where we kill him.
I call this one my dishonorable discharge. Target acquired. Terminating with extreme prejudice.
And here he calls that one his dishonorable discharge. But that's finished the job. he is down. Charge moves, yes. I was just hoping to get those, because I want to go fast. You may not know this, kids, but there's nothing worse than not going fast.
Look at those idiots cheering! 6 million bolts of hardware down the drain, and those ingrates are celebrating like I won the freaking lottery!
Remind me why I put up with these morons. Who else would watch Vox News? Temptation Asteroid? Galaxy's funniest decapitations?
Yeah.
Queer Eye for the Tyrannoid?
I get it.
Yep. It was too.
We've underestimated our Lumbax friend.
He got lucky. Shell Shock was too slow and too stupid to be an exterminator. He should have been retired years ago.
Well, he's retired now. Ratchet, however... he just may be useful. He's even more popular than you were back in your heroic youth. Come to think of it, he even reminds me of you.
I said he got lucky. His luck won't last forever.
Alright. Couple of things to do. Might as well. Oh, so that one was just a time challenge. Yeah. Some of these are... Oh, wow. Yeah. Let's see what the hover ship's got. More vehicles in this game, so...
It's time for Death from Above, as Ratchet takes on the Hover Ship Challenge. Our flyboy has a limited time to destroy every enemy in the zone. Those of you seated in the bleachers, get ready to duck and cover.
The old paint lock on for all you Panzer Dragoon fans, and the zillion other games that use stuff like that. But I associated it with Panzer Dragoon because that was a good ass game.
Team Darkstar simply won't give up.
And there we go. Another one down. Ooh, Avenger tournament.
Ratchet, you are now able to compete in the Battle Dome's Avenger tournament. Make sure you are ready. This will not be easy.
It better not be. What did I pick up there that was that for? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Alright. Let's do the arenas. Right here.
The Arena Challenge brings brings us back to the days of classic arena combat. An old-fashioned arena deathmatch, just like Mom used to make.
Nice. And that should do that too.
And Ratchet run!
Big lava chunks they use for the napalm.
This guy is gonna sell a lot of commercial time, Juanita. Let's just pray we don't have any more wardrobe malfunctions.
Guess this stream's been going long enough that the jokes are starting to repeat. Oh god, don't do that to me.
Oh, I see an itty bitty turret. Boss, can I blow it up? Pretty please?
Itty bitty curse. Not so itty bitty pain. Oh man. This game is so of its time. I'm guessing that's part of the reason it moved away from the kinds of humor the PS2 games had, because they are dated as hell, but I think there's a charm to it, even if it's also sometimes a bit, you know, eh. Oh, nice. There we go. Let's keep this up. I'm feeling good. This one I gotta keep robots hacking some force fields. So.
Ratchet, keep hacking the security orbs, or the arena walls will collapse on top of you. And watch your back. Dread Zone will send wave after wave of enemies in your direction.
proverbial blaze of glory.
Gotta back off a little. start round 6. Almost done with this one. There, that's that. And there's the Avenger tournament. So we're back. I think that means head back to the battle dome. We're heading to our quote-unquote home, really more of a prison.
Clank, did you see me out there against that shell shock guy? Yeah, I saw. Oh, yeah.
You worry me, Ratchet.
Come on, Clank. Can't I just enjoy the moment?
Do you realize how many other heroes they have killed? Here, watch this.
And now for a Vox News action update.
The new season of Dread Zone is underway and on pace to break ratings records once again. This year's contestants include the notorious mafia crime boss known as Ratchet, seen here at his Mokhtar estate.
And to think that other networks actually call him a hero.
It's truly sad, Dallas. Other notable contestants include Ratchet's ruthless robotic accomplice, Clank.
I never did like the look of him, Juanita.
I'm just glad he's off the streets, Dallas. And lucky for us, the Vox All-Star Exterminator crew is headed once again by 5-time Grand Champion Ace Hardlight. Last season, Ace shocked the galaxy by terminating a record 13 contestants, including Captain Starshield, the Brown Ranger, and Mad Monkey McKnight.
Dread Zone's 6 trillion fans are in for some unbelievable action over the coming weeks.
They certainly are.
That's a lot of fans. So I guess if
I remember hearing about Ace Hardlight when I was a kid. He was this famous hero who disappeared.
That must have been someone else. Why would a hero kill other heroes for money?
Not money, Tin Man. Fun.
I do not understand.
You traitor! Do you think this is some kind of game?
That's exactly what it is, Furball. And you're going to be the star of my highlight reel. I'll see you soon, Lombax.
Hey, Ratchet. I know you're busy with the fighting and the jumping and the hurting, but I have a new bot upgrade for you.
Let me see something here. How do these work? I've loved having these previous games, but I don't remember how to use them in this one. Oh, she's not going to tell me. That's cool. Help. Moves? We're going to just not do it yet until they give me a tutorial on it. Go say hi to Al. Actually, let me check this out. Bogo? Beep Bob Bogo's Binted? So, let's see.
What happened to the BG?
Well, I'd rather get like a new weapon if there's one available, but I don't know what's next on the list. So, I think there's still that freeze mod though. The Arbiter. Oh, and a wrench upgrade. That's kind of neat. I mean, look, I can get a rocket launcher right now, literally right now. What do you think I'm gonna do? Like, do I look like an idiot? Don't answer that. What's the rankometer?
Welcome to the Quasar 0115 Gladiator ranking station.
Head towards the battle dome. Start another party. You come back here after every couple of planets for new arena challenges. Sort of brings everything home.
The action is hot in the Battle Dome as Ratchet takes on the Avenger Tournament. If he can survive this grueling series of challenges, he will earn the rank of Avenger. Get ready for the speed round. Oh, the humanity.
This thing's pretty satisfying.
This creature is clearly much too dangerous to be set free. He must be destroyed.
Boom. One more thing here.
Folks, the Battle Dome is shaking with excitement. Get ready to watch Team Darkstar fight for survival as they make their way to the Tower of Power.
Power, huh? Oh. That's a weird thing. It's like a wall. Here we are, reminding you that this is in fact the platformer series at some point. Alright, that's enough of that. Back to killing. Jeez, all the spikes just embedded in there.
Steak, folks, you sell the sizzle, and Ratchet is hot.
Yeah, you don't get to do that. I get to do it. You know, right? What? Hey, where are my collectibles and weird dialogue noises? What's this, like, actual action? Who wants that? Nice. This thing upgrades fast. Wow, it does hella damage. Hey, I forgot I had this. Shield. That's a lot of things to do. Shoot spikes in. This is one 2000s ass soundtrack too. Deep synths, just hitting some action. this door, guys? Oh, okay. Really? This is actually useful on that. This is...
Climb to the top of the terribly tubular Tower of Power!
Oh, let's go ahead. Do it. I'm guessing, you know, helps to make L2 charge boot as well. Get out of there. Jeez, more area? That thing already had how much less there is. Can't waste time on it. See, what am I talking? What was I talking about? See, we're platformers. There's jumping too. Took only like 5 levels for me to remember that we should probably be doing this sometimes.
Put that furry sucker out of his misery.
Like how they have certain lines for when you get hit a good amount. Whew. Let's do up time on that one. You guys got those. See? Just one round. Seems.
Ratchet has reached the top of the Tower of Power. He may be the first contestant to do so in the history of Dreadzone. Juanita, what do you think about that?
Really, that wasn't even that hard. Hey, Orkson, I've been there before. That was in Ratchet & Clank 1. Guessing our objective there is going to be a little more different. Probably a little less exploring, a little more, say, shooting things. That was a fancy little animation.
After making his fortune selling cigarettes to children, Ratchet went on to pilot a tanker ship for Zexon.
A week later, Ratchet got drunk and crashed his tanker into the ocean world of Equados. Who can forget these graphic images of baby seals smothered in radioactive waste? Little Coco never had a chance.
How could you? What did little Coco ever do to you?
What?
Al, how can you believe these ridiculous lies?
No. I was just, you know, I mean...
Come on, guys. We need to get out of here before we all wind up dead. What's the plan?
I have been chatting with a tech droid on the operations level. She may be able to provide the blueprints for these Deadlocked collars.
That's great!
But we must be very careful. Vox has eyes everywhere.
Alright.
Okay, who needs their turbos cleaned?
Might as well grab the Bogos painted. the general upgrade too.
Getting ripe in here.
Yeah. There's the stuff. What weapon am I missing out on for doing that? Oh, no weapons, just that freeze mod I still haven't bought, and a wrench upgrade, which is not that important, frankly. So,
Ratchet,
it's been about 2 hours.
assorted cheese is more dangerous than your combat bots. Bring them back to my shop and I'll give them some upgrades.
I literally just upgraded them. Games need to come up with ways to avoid, that sort of thing. But anyway, it's been about 2 hours. The stream's been pretty straightforward. I kill things, I go somewhere else, I kill some more things. So, I think, how about I do one more planet or so and then call it a night.
Your dread point score now allows you to advance to planet Shar.
Guess it depends on... Actually, I'd say it depends on how long these next two places take. If they go by quick enough, I might do the Crusader tournament as well. Because this time there's only 2 between this and the next tournament. See what kind of energy I have. We can play this by ear. So that was everyone's weekend anyway. Hey, I think I hear a lot of people are playing Elden Ring, unsurprisingly. A lot of people are really happy with it. Great reviews and everything, so... I might get it at some point. I like Dark Souls 1 and 2. Ooh, didn't really bother with 3 and didn't like Bloodborne much. But... I don't gel with open world games much, but I might give it a shot.
Tonight on Dread Zone, Team Darkstar embarks on a journey through the
Seems a little more chill in some ways.
What was once just a boring, historic ancient temple is now the centerpiece of this explosive new battle course. Ratchet will have to complete some of Dread Zone's deadliest challenges ever, just to gain entrance into the main temple. But even if he survives that far, no contestant this season has come out of that temple.
This game has a lot of unsubtitled dialogue, this. Kind of a mess. Like, they don't give you subtitles for anything they say during missions as well.
A win today will keep Team Darkstar in the running for a shot at the championship title and Ace Hardlight. The action has begun, folks. The wind is blowing and the snow is falling. This is perfect sauna weather.
Ratchet, hack those security orbs to activate the bridge.
Starting off pretty easy.
Yes, sir!
Run, Ratchet, run!
Ooh, you're dead. Ooh, you're dead. Oh, was that the whole challenge? Okay. I mean, I guess if you're gonna reward me for doing, like, nothing.
The temple has been divided into 3 sections, separated by impenetrable force fields. To advance, Team Darkstar will have to cut the power to the force fields.
Alright.
Look at the way Ratchet handles the Landstalker. He drives like my grandmother.
Jeez. Just got in this thing. Mind of cool shit. They have to waste time for the EMP. Jeez. They are beating my ass in the QRTs right here.
Impressive vertical leaping ability. It can also perform rapid lateral jumps in order to evade enemy fire.
Did you say nerd? Not nerd. Nerd. I wonder if this is faster than water.
Oh, the explosion, the gunfire, the carnage. This is Dread Zone, folks.
Got a Ravager ready for the next encounter. Let me just kill this thing. Yeah, didn't get close enough. Ship. Got it? Right.
Oh man, these guys are hot. Did you feel that, Juanita?
Juanita. Definitely remember him saying it just like that. Only a zillion times. Alright. Just kidding, it's fine. Yeah, I definitely remember this mission. It's Ice Temple. What was the last one? Call that one a long-term memory, baby. That shit that sticks in there. Actual problem. Health out. Something. A lot. Whew. Cut that one a bit close.
The next set of nodes have been cleverly concealed beneath these priceless stone carvings.
More nerds,
Here
huh?
at Dread Zone, we're serious about historical preservation. Future generations will look back at recordings of Dread Zone to see these historic sites blown up in high-definition video.
Ooh, that sounds sick. Those mods sound good too. Man, there's just never enough money to get all the shit we want, huh? Here's the weapon should come first, because they are the funniest. Heh. Roll up, idiot. These things are not. That's one.
Is unstoppable. Never seen an animation of them healing each other before. Guess they do that between fights. Yeah, they just sat there and watched that. That was hilarious. I thought those guys were my guys. I've seen them flying around and being blue. Right? Just turn this a bit. What's the next one? Ah, it's up there. Our contestant is really kicking some proverbial butt. And by proverbial, I mean I don't really know what that means.
That's not lying around.
Unstoppable. Announcer is impressed.
Got him. Couldn't even hit a guy walking in a circle. And that's the whole campaign, huh? No, but there's four other ones, though. Only the weapons available, huh? Wonder what that means.
This time, Ratchet is dropped into the thick of the action with no weapons. Whoops! Keep your eyes peeled, though. There are weapon crates placed throughout the zone.
You gotta find them. Oh, you can only hold one. That's interesting. for Arbiting, of course. Also, it is kind of funny his name be Arbiter. Like, surely that, you know, the guy in Halo with that name is around. Seriously misremembered when this game came out, which I could be. Let's see. Was the Arbiter introduced in Halo 3? I don't know shit about Halo, honestly. I'm not finished this. I should do that. Move this. Come up. Do love me the good rip. Yeah, good range. I mean, home range. Hey, get down. Jeez. This is the problem. Yeah. Well, there's my first death. Let's try this one again. But do it less, you know, bad. This fella. Looks like there's multiple ways around this. I guess this is probably a multiplayer map for this level, so it's a big old setup. Oh. So I guess the other one stayed activated. Thanks, I guess. Also, I might have dropped some frames recently.
It's time for some maximum vehicular destruction. Drive hard and blast everything in sight.
Oh, this thing's moving out, so. Kill it. Which I can live with.
How Ratchet uses the bathroom in that suit. Ratchet's got this
I do love me a good
on
rail
ice,
shooter.
ladies and gentlemen. The juice is cold, and the generic Grand X gelatin is definitely jiggling.
This dude does like a jiggle. They're related.
I wonder if the Landstalker's stick or auto.
Oh, I've already got this. I guess just gotta get through it. Finish the mission. Well, I did that. What the hell are swarmers? The funny little orbs there.
This next challenge is pure madness. Swarmer madness! Let's see how many enemies Ratchet can destroy before time runs out.
181's the that is a shock mine. It's a blade.
Team Darkstar is in rare form tonight.
I don't know. This form seems kind of common. I did not in the last mission, so maybe not.
Interesting fact, folks. Dread Zone started out with two guys fighting over a breakfast burrito, and the rest is history.
That's how my mornings went too. Oh, this should get me up to version 5 of this weapon. Yep. Just as planned. Just according to Keikaku. Which means planned. Easy and free. That seems simple enough.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. It's time to kill or be killed in the Annihilator round. Ratchet must survive under relentless attack from wave after wave of lethal enemies.
Lethal enemies that die in one hit? Alright. So not just that. Well, they die in one hit for some things. Gotta hit by something.
Run, Ratchet, run!
Oh, I'm running. Boom. Big. Oh, one kill. See? There it is. Gee, this thing is fun. Also, it sometimes screws up the ammo display. But I still got the ammo, so. That was the last round already. This is easy. See? That's all the challenges there. Yeah, you know what? I'll do this and move, and then probably call it a night. Actually, that or the Crusader Tournament. Again, I'll see how I feel after these. Good.
Kids across the galaxy know that wearing the right pajamas can give you superpowers.
I'm Gamatron. My eyes shoot laser beams. I'm Reactor. I can eat metal. Ooh. I'm Battlehawk. I can fly.
Oh, I love that part.
Sir,
He loves seeing kids get hurt.
Yeah, what's the bottom line?
Nobody is buying the new Ace Hardlight merchandise. In fact, sales are down across the board except for fuzzy Lombax ears.
We sell those?
Yes, sir. They're an accessory for the Tiny Tots assault weapons kit.
Well, you've obviously made some sort of idiotic mistake. Report to B-level for disintegration.
Yes, sir.
Wait.
Sir?
On your way there, tell the lab to set up a focus test. Find out why this stuff isn't selling.
It's because Ratchet's cool and Ace Hardlight's a dick? Not that hard. Light. Good old Orxon. Smelly pit.
We're here on the the beautiful Blargian homeworld of Orxon, overlooking a massive raritanium mining facility. Each week, challengers navigate their way through the facility with one goal in mind: destroy it! Dreadzone would like to thank the generous people of planet Orxon for, donating a new mining facility every week.
What else do I gotta do with this place? Oh, left. I do wonder what the history here is after, you know. Oh, Drek left the whole place behind. And got deaded really hard. Scorpion flail. Why do I need a wrench upgrade? I literally have a scorpion flail. Ooh, highly explosive farm animals. Oh, do everyone else remember Insomniac's little thing about farm animals and burning them?
Permission to speak freely? This place stinks.
Yeah, a little. Come on, let's break some shit. Let's break some stuff. Free money.
Ratchet, you have a choice of 2 different paths. I'm afraid each one is equally dangerous.
Not much of a choice at all, then, is it?
Ooh, they chose the path on the right. They're gonna regret that.
Yeah, this thing kind of rules. Boom. It does actually lock you in the animation when you use it, though, so. Looks like once you hack one, you know. Yeah, exactly. Chickens.
Yes, sir. Security code's activated, sir. Ready for your next order.
But where does that leave Dreadzone, huh? I think explosions are pretty.
So do game devs. That's why this game runs slow.
Yes, sir. Hacking was my specialty at the academy.
This thing die fast. I wonder if I can shoot faster if I switch between slower weapons like that. Even if I can't, make me feel better.
Anywhere, they've only got one force field left.
Nice. If I remember properly, there might not actually be any more weapons to get other than the final one, which is obviously the really strong, overpowered one. I don't remember there being more than one page each's worth of weapons in this game. Just a lot of crazy mods. You don't need a weapon that morphs things if you got mods for it. We got some nodes.
In stage 2,
excited for nodes.
Contestant must boost his way up to the 2nd tier and capture 6 control nodes.
Let's look at our mods these days. I don't have anything here. Freeze should be good there. And what about Hunter Mine? Napalm. You can do freeze, you can do acid, or you can do a bunch of things. It's an explosive, so napalm's always good. And you. You do freeze, acid, or shock. Shock is not surprising, but... I would get used to some acid. Actually, I think freeze is good for something like this. Not everything. What's on this? Let me check. Now I've got a... What's that red circle on it then? On the top then Well, freeze sounds funny. Yeah, you know what, let's get the napalm. Really like this thing cook.
Driving a mint green Man Ray 5, please report to security. You're parked in my space.
This one. And so that's what those do. That's good info.
And Team Darkstar has taken the first node. Oh, they really did some damage. Not. Kill me.
Not if I kill you first.
You know, Juanita, there's no need to get personal, huh? We're both professionals.
Okay, freeze monster. This is an intense one.
Oh, this guy should have his own fitness machine, his own shoes, his own fat-burning barbecue.
There's some
There goes node number 2.
Yes. Hey, can you spray some of that stuff on me? No? That's good.
The number 3 node is down.
Oh, frame rate. It's literally on a PS2. Just that big.
And there goes node number 4. Wow, this action is hot.
Alright. Enough of that. Really?
We've got a man down, sir!
Do we? Full health. Stop dropping this.
Down.
One more. Gee, this is nuts. I like it. Eating things up. This should finish the job. Let's get off of that. There we go. Boom.
Wow, that giant exploding drill was neat. Who would have thought the highly toxic drill fuel would leak out the back of the factory, endangering countless lives? I did.
Some more hacking.
Update. Dread Zone fans are getting quite a nose full of toxic vapors. Talk about allergies. Better hurry, Team Darkstar. That toxic fuel is causing quite a stink on the other side of that factory.
And by that you mean
Ratchet,
people are literally
you'll have
dying,
to enter
right?
the factory and disable the force fields to get to the other side.
Showtime!
I'll hack these orbs while you hold them up, sir.
What else? Please.
Don't forget to order the Dread Zone home game. Okay, enough with the kiddie stuff. Let's get some real enemies in.
Right.
There.
Oh no, I can't bear to look. Yes, I can.
Here.
Team Darkstar simply won't give up.
Jeez. Oh, that's the whole thing. Guess actually going inside is the next challenge. Again, I sometimes expect these challenges to be longer.
Oh my goodness, look at that! Hundreds of Dread Zone fans on the verge of obliteration. I can barely watch. What can Ratchet do to avert this disaster?
Those anchors are pure raritanium. We'll need the Landstalker's firepower to break them.
He's done it! He's freed one of the ships, but can he save the rest?
This is kind of fucked up.
Remember, don't try any of this at home. Go to a friend's house. Seats. I tell you, nothing gets an audience's attention like the certain knowledge that they're all about to die. Holy mackerel, what a finish! That little Lombax never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, that tournament unlocks like that. I'm sure there'll be
You have
a couple
qualified
of
for the
extra.
Crusader tournament.
Oh, just two. Here's some more another swarmer mission.
Folks, we've added a special twist to the assault mode. Our contestant will only have access to weapons placed in the battle course. Good luck.
more
Ratchet
damage.
has reached the halfway point. He's really tearing it up out there, folks. Oh, this is more fun than a busload of cheerleaders. One thing about Ratchet, you give him any lip and he'll feed you a lead sandwich. You better believe that, Juanita.
This thing, see, the thing is, this thing, as long as you're just holding it out in front of you, it can blow up if something hits it. So these things don't run into it, so. Stop that laser turrets. Push. An easy one. And should be another, I think it's another Landstalker mission. Probably one of the other ones. Yep.
Oh, it's time to play Blargian Turkey Shoot. This challenge tests our contestants' speed and accuracy.
One more attacks coming down. Hey, stop.
Folks, just a reminder, tomorrow is Kick Your Best Friend in the Pants Day. Free popcorn for everyone who participates.
Oh, come on! Will somebody just kill this little runt already?
Jump. Watch where you're going. Oh, no. There we go. Big points.
All right, let's go to the scoreboard and see how well our contestants did.
All right. And we're good. Big money, big prizes. As they say on other game shows of death. Alright, so you know what? I think I'm going to just head for the Crusader tournament. That'll probably put us at around 3 hours, and that's a good way to end things.
Dreams come bigger than life, and passions run wild in the streets. Baby,
I'm not your baby.
One psychotic killing machine dared to reach for the stars. This holiday season, Vox Entertainment brings you the heartwarming true story of one exterminator's rise to glory. From lowly beginnings as a high school math teacher.
But baby, I'm giving these kids the gift of learning.
You're pathetic. Get out of my sight.
To spectacular success as a homicidal sports superstar.
We're rich. I love you, Reactor. I was always there for you.
Share the dream. Live the legend of Reactor.
Hey, Ratchet, I know you're busy.
Ooh. Alright, so there are more weapons than I remember. Oh yeah, I think you could make like a second page of them. I'll save
the
up
fighting and the jumping and the hurting, but I have a new bot upgrade for you.
I guess I'll take a look at this upgrade too. I don't expect to make much use of either. Longer range weapon. Eh, why not? Not too expensive. Oops, wrong button. Alright. If Clank's got anything to say, or just kind of sitting. Yeah, he's just chilling. Hey, look! You see me on the camera. So that's the kind of thing that emulators struggled with for like a year, for like several years. I feel like that's a common thing. Alright, let's get ravaging. Crusading, rather.
All right, Dread Zone fans, prepare for the ultimate showdown as Team Darkstar fights their way through the Crusader tournament and a chance to take on All-Star Exterminator Reactor! Tonight on Dread Zone, what happens when we force the criminally insane to use strategy and planning? Let's test this Lombax's puny mental metal by taking away everything but pre-placed mines!
Okay, so that's why I only have this thing. I was like, how the hell can I switch weapons? Good thing these weapons are strong as hell. This thing.
This creature is clearly much too dangerous to be set free. He must be destroyed.
It's fine. We're fine. Billy thinks to death.
If Ratchet was a tough cookie, what kind of cookie would he be? I'm gonna go with Snickerdoodle.
Gee, these things. Turrets are out. You can cancel that dash 8. Just by shooting. Seems to be pretty generous with ammo for this challenge. Seeing how kind of damage this thing does. And the area is effective. Good weapon. Jeez, did you see the size of that explosion? Took out 3 guys that are like a mile apart. About to level up with it, too. Yep. Okay, you can level weapons faster. Probably because there's so damn many enemies. I'm pretty sure 10 is the max level. Changes it. Did they still change the name in this one? Not just step idiot. Simple, effective.
This time, Ratchet is utterly doomed. We've wired his Dread Zone collar to 4 control nodes placed throughout the arena. If he can't stop their countdown in time, the whole audience gets a... serving of Lombax Pate.
moving.
Have you ever seen the Diablo in the pale moonlight? I have, and it's fantastic!
If you say so, dude. That was kind of sick. You do that. Nice.
They mean by gratuitous violence, Juanita. I'm gonna call my kids and tell them to stop watching just as soon as I have kids.
Jeez. And everything in this game just hits. Real good. Really were good at the weapons. You're frozen, idiot. Moving.
Time is halfway up. He's dragging his butt out there, Juanita. Looks like we might have another popper on our hands.
That might have helped to a fight, but I didn't want it to leave the situation looking like that.
It's just like being in the front row at Aqua World. You're guaranteed to get wet.
No problemo. If there was a problemo, it wasn't here.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Reactor!
That's a big boy.
Ratchet, you look like a squirrel wrapped in tinfoil. I'm gonna take my time taking you apart. Gonna give my fans their money's worth. And try not to go crying or anything, all right? I want this to look good for the camera.
All right.
Bring it.
What do you know? This still does hella damage.
I'm gonna put you in a world of hurt.
Sure you.
Smack that stupid look off your face.
Oh, jeez. See what you mean.
Ow! How you like me now?
You know, I gotta get me one of those battle suits, Juanita. Making their mark in the red zone. Team Markstar is making their mark in red zone. Oh dear, right. I've gone cross-eyed.
Well, that was easy. I shot him and he died.
Please welcome our new Crusader.
Yeah. Alright. I'll check the store first and probably pick up that weapon, but... yeah, let's grab this. And then other than that, I think we can call it for the night. The game auto-saves, but there's a manual save option too, which is very thoughtful. Alright guys, thank you all for coming tonight. Had a good time revisiting something from my childhood with y'all. And hope to keep it up next week. Probably won't take too long to finish this. I don't think this game's very long. And y'all have a good night. See you later.